Hello, ni hao, konnichiwa. So I missed Saturday because I was doing a shoot for my studies. So I'm doing the DRV report today. And I thought I'd talk about 5 things to help with your music business if you're writing your own music. And these are things I've learned and I'm still learning to use and take advantage of. So the first thing is join your performing rights organisation, or PRO. In Australia it's called APROS, Australian Performing Rights Organisation, and they give a lot of support. I already talked about the conference they gave in our region, which I went to about a month ago. So I find they're very useful, and there's a lot of information on the website as well. The second thing is to join the recording organisation that's similar to the performing rights. So in Australia, the APRA has joined with the Recording Association, which is called AMCOS. So it's now APRA AMCOS. And they help with your recorded music. So the performing rights helps with your composition when it's performed in public, and the joining your recording association helps with your recorded versions, like your masters. And that's the third thing, is joining these organizations will help you understand royalties, your music royalties. And there's kind of 2 main types of royalties. There's the musical works. So if you own the intellectual property of the composition, like the melody and the lyrics, you can exploit that. And then the second one is the sound recording. So like the masters, they used to call them, of the recorded versions of the song. So if you write a song and then you record it and record a professional version of it, and you put it up on Apple and Spotify and Amazon Music, then you can exploit 2 forms of rights. And if you get many streams, then you'll get two flows of royalties coming in. There's also other forms of royalties called sync rights, which is when you sell your music to screen media. So for example, if your music is played in a TV show or on an advertisement or in a movie. But that's also another complication. So there's a lot to learn. It gets a bit complicated, to be honest, but it's worth it. Now the 4th point I thought is, if you are creating your own music and recording it, then you should join a digital distributor to distribute your music to Spotify and Apple and all the other streaming services. I've joined one and then I've changed. I used to be on SoundCloud, and then I had to take down all the music and join another one. I joined one which can connect with crypto, so I can sell the ownership of my rights in the songs. And it's not really used much these days yet, but I thought in the future it could be a big thing. So so when you join your distributor, you upload the WAV files of your music, and you also upload the cover art, and then you put in all the details, and it will send on those files to the streaming services after that. You can pay an upfront fee and then get 100% of the royalties. Some other services, maybe you don't pay a fee, but they take a cut of the royalties. So there's all different business plans available with the distributors. Now the 5th thing is 2 technical acronyms used in royalties. One is ISRC and the other one is ISWC. These are codes, and when you upload your music, you'll be issued these codes by different organizations that will help trace the music. So when it's played on Spotify and it has that code, that can all trace the royalties and send them back to you. And so the ISWC, I believe, is for the composition, and that's usually created by the performing rights organization, I believe. I've had a few of my songs that have received those codes, but they didn't get them straight away, so it's a bit involved. The ISRC, I got a few ISRC codes created by my distributor. So I think that's the way that works. Anyway, these are 5 things that are useful to know about when you are writing your own music, recording, and then trying to put it up on streaming sites. So, and the advantage of that is that if you own and record your own music, you don't have to share any royalties with a music publisher or with a music label. But of course, you've got to do all your own marketing, and you have to get your own fan base. So there are pros and cons. But anyway, that's the way I've started out, and we'll see how it goes. Thank you for listening. Okay, goodbye.